This is the Evolve GT. It's an electric skateboard from the company Evolve Skateboards, South Africa. Now, I've always been super interested in electric skateboards, but I've always had two problems. Firstly, I always struggled to find one that suits my needs the best way. And secondly, being in South Africa, for some reason, it's really tough and kind of impossible to come across one of these. And that is until now. So in this video, I'm gonna go over 5 specific areas that I think are important when it comes to electric skateboards. We're gonna see how the Evolve GT performs in all 5 of those areas. So welcome to the Evolve GT review video. With regards to the look and feel of this board, I have to say I love how this board looks. Regarding like the feel of the deck, it's not uncomfortable or weird at all. I was actually quite shocked at how easy I got used to like the feel of the board. It's really nice and like flexible and really feels good to like turn and carve in the road. I'm in like a normal road here, and just to show you how easy this thing turns, I can turn in pretty much one go in the street, which is like for like maneuverability, if that's a word, maneuverability, it's really good. The triggers work really well when it comes to like acceleration and braking and so on. Let me quickly brake for you guys, you can see, and there we go, fully brake, and it's on like fast mode right now, so this is taking off from that. So yeah, the controls are amazing, the ride really feels good, but all in all, no complaints in this area. So when it comes to speed, the board pretty much has 3 main modes, which is namely Eco mode, Fast mode, and GT mode. Alright, so with regards to the range of this board, I think it's officially stated that it goes up to 20 kilometers on one single charge. It does, however, matter on, I think, a few things. Number one, this one has the all-terrain wheels on, so the all-terrain wheels do kind of like make the range a little bit less, but not that much less. And then another thing, it also depends on how you use the different modes. Obviously, if you're gonna ride in GT mode all the way, I think it might not go as far as 20 kilometers. But from what I've seen, the range is pretty close. The other day, I actually took a ride with it to the gym and back, which is about just over 15 kilometers, and it had no problem at all. This was so uncomfortable. So I really don't want this to be like a super technical review. I think mainly because I don't always understand all of the different stats and all of those things. But when it comes to power, there's pretty much 2 specific questions that I have regarding these boards, and that I think is pretty important. It's super simple, but the first one is acceleration, and I think torque falls into that then somewhere. And the second one, and I know all of you guys are thinking it, is uphills. No problem. You guys have to remember, I'm pretty big. I weigh just over 100 kilograms, and this thing has no problem getting me up those uphills. So now it's time to test out the acceleration, and I thought the best way possible, I'm in my basement right now where we stay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the camera down pretty much where it was now, and I'm gonna use my phone as a timer, and we're gonna see from that back wall to here, which is approximately like 50 meters. I don't know if that helps at all. We're gonna see how fast this thing accelerates in all of its different modes. Okay, Eco mode in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, that was Eco mode. I clocked in by the finish line just before the camera at 13. I don't know if you guys can see. 13.07 seconds. So eco mode is obviously the kind of more chilled mode. Let's move on to fast mode. Okay, fast mode in 3, 2, 1, go. Woo, so much different. Alright, that was fast mode. Definitely a lot faster. I nearly fell at the end here. Fast mode, I clocked in at 8.69 seconds. Alright, so definitely a lot faster. Let's try take it to GT mode. Hopefully it's safe in this small basement. Okay, GT mode in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so GT mode, I have to say, I think I clocked in not a lot faster than the fast mode, but I think it's because I started braking a little bit early because this thing's just too fast, and there's a gate right behind this camera, so I didn't want to crash into the gate. But GT mode, I clocked in at 7 seconds, 0.48, which I think is pretty crazy. So the acceleration and the power on this thing is definitely on another level and way more than enough than what you'll need. Okay, so there's no overlooking the price of these boards. They definitely are a little bit pricey, but here's the thing. There's a big difference between when something is expensive and when something is a ripoff. So the skateboard in this video, I think is on sale at the moment for just around 14,000 Rand, and obviously the newer models get a little bit more expensive. But honestly, I can say for the price point that you pay, it's definitely worth it. And if you have the money to spend on something like this, I think it's a good buy. It's built well, it looks great, it feels great, and it works amazingly. Anything electric nowadays, and specifically electric and good quality, usually is going to come at a bit of a higher price. And compared to other electric boards out there, I think these prices are pretty decent. And if you think about it, if you're going to use this board for commuting purposes or even just like general tasks in and around your area, if you use it enough, you'll eventually save a lot more than what you would eventually spend on petrol money. So the price, yes, it might be high, but is it worth it? 100%. So in conclusion, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think that this board is great. You should actually tell them about I'll just tell them myself. One crazy thing for me about this board that I thought was really cool is the ease of getting to learn it. There's definitely a learning curve, but like my wife got it right so quickly, my sister got it right, my one friend got it, I got it quickly as well. I think these things can be very intimidating from afar, and people are like, I'll never be able to do that, but I can really say that people that have experience on a skateboard and that don't, once you pass that learning curve, it's really so easy and it's so much fun. In concluding this video, who is this board for? Well, here's the thing. You've got to keep in mind that the GT is not the newest version. So I would definitely say, if depending on the distance of your work, this board can definitely be a commute from home to work and back, but it does only have a 20-kilometer range, which is still a lot, but they've got boards now that I think go up to 50 kilometers, which is like, that blows my mind. So I definitely think it can be for a commute, but a board like this, like the GT, one thing that I realized that I love a lot about it is like going to do mundane tasks, like going to buy coffee or groceries or going to stop at the shop, or for whatever reason, it makes those mundane tasks so much fun. So I would say that this board is a good mix for people that actually want to commute and save petrol from home to work, depending on your distance, and then also definitely just for fun, and then thirdly for like smaller tasks around the city or around your house. But I think this board ranges from people that want to use it for serious purposes as well as just for fun. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this board. I really do think that it's amazing. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Oh wow, there's a branch. And I hope that I did a good job at actually reviewing it. I hope I answered any questions that you guys had. But if you guys do still have more questions, or you'd maybe be interested in buying one of these boards, please go to Evolve Skateboards SA on Instagram, and there'll be all the links for you to follow if you want to buy a deck, if you want to see the prices for all the other models. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to respond and to help you. If you guys have any other ideas for content with this board, please comment down below in this video, and I'd love to see if we can get to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys rock. Thank you for all of the support. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing, leave a like, leave a comment, share this video with your homies. The goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of November, which is next month. So please, if you can, help make that possible. You guys are amazing. And until next time, have an amazing day.